So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Moon Rahu conjunction in the fifth house of your birth chart. As in, what happens when Moon and Rahu are conjunct in the fifth house. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with all your astrological details, check out the links here, KRSastrology.com, where you also find on my Vedic Astrology Academy, my online academy, my Nandi Nadi course, which is literally the easiest form of astrology you will learn. So, fifth house. Fifth house is what? Fifth house is children, intelligence, education, mantras. It's also in a way seat of power, transformations in career. Okay. So, the first thing you will see with Moon Rahu in the fifth, number one, this person, their intelligence will be strongly controlled and influenced by the mother. Meaning, whatever the mother says might be right, could be right, but also there could be misguidance by the mother as well. Meaning, just because we have a mother or you have a mother doesn't mean they know the right thing. Okay? There's all kinds of people in this world. They can teach wrong things to their children. Or they may teach right things to their children. So Rahu here can play that trick. That's something that you may think intellectually is correct, what the mother is saying, but in reality, in the truth of the cosmos, it may not be. Okay? Meaning that mother can teach you to only love this and this race, but don't like this race. And you grow up and you feel like, yeah, this race is good, this race is not good. Now, is in a bigger picture, is that correct? No, it's not. Because everybody, regardless of their race and creed and religion and caste, we are all like this. You know why? Because we're all going underneath the ground, whether as an ash or as a body. They're all equal. So this is something where we have to really look into consideration. The sign that this particular conjunction is put in, and does Rahu have a higher degree than Moon or lower degree than Moon? The other thing, this is why this is a very peculiar conjunction. This person will also be very stubborn about their own decision. You cannot influence this person. They will make their own decision. They will have their own viewpoint. Whether they take their mother's viewpoint and make it their own and be like, this is it. This is what I am going to believe in. But for them, when you have Moon Rahu in the fifth on a person's chart, if they come to an astrologer, it is going to be their decision full on. Nobody else can just kind of persuade them to go. And even if an astrologer gives them advice, it is going to be up to them if they follow it or not. Most of the time, a person will be like, no, I have to follow this. I'll have to do this. But the thing is, this person, if they have made the decision that I'm going to go to an astrologer, but I'm not going to do anything that they advise, and I'm neither going to do the remedy, I just want to know, they will never do it. You can keep pleading them. And the other thing is, mother would definitely gain through foreign travels. Mother gains through foreign travels. Mother's wealth could expand in this particular case if especially Venus gets involved in this particular conjunction. Mother will also have some kind of an addictive habit. That can also be passed on to you because it's your intelligence. For example, a child grows up. I was actually, funny enough, watching a documentary yesterday on West Virginia. And these people are like really just living in poverty, absolute poverty. And there is this mom holding a baby and smoking a cigarette and talking in the camera. So what is happening? The baby's seeing this. Mother has a bad habit, addictive habit of cigarettes, not cigars. Leave cigars out. It's totally different. But addictive habit of this tobacco, cigarettes, and the child is watching it. So now that habit is coming onto you like, oh, cigarettes is just a normal part of life. Okay, I'm going to smoke it too. And this is how this happens, because fifth house also represents intelligence. It shows you what you should be doing. Right? Our addiction is connected with our intelligence. We intellectually think, oh yeah, let me smoke a cigarette. Let me do this drug. Let me drink. So it gets heavily influenced by it. Then the other thing we also see is a huge revelation comes into this person's life when they visit a huge, vast body of water. Meaning when this person goes to the beach, something changes within them. They just feel this change. If it's in a water sign, it will change their emotions. If it's in an earth sign, it will change their material desires. If it's in a fire sign, it'll change their intelligence. So if you see somebody who's stubborn, very stubborn, they're not wanting to listen to the right things. Again, this is very subjective. Maybe you're trying to teach them the wrong thing and you're thinking it's the right thing. But when this person goes to the beach, goes to a vast body of water, they'll know what is right from wrong. This is where their intelligence starts working better. Now the thing is, if they come back from that, away from that place, unless they're living near the water, but if they come back from that place, they may revert back to the older decision that they were making. You will see this. The tattva of the sign becomes very important in this particular case. And especially mother always will deal with some kind of unusual health issue. That somehow she'll have to go to multiple doctors to figure out. And yes, depending upon the degree of Rahu, it'll definitely show some kind of a childhood trauma that causes psychological issues to the mother. This person would also be interested in education related to pharmaceuticals, chemicals. Now, on one hand, you could be a pharmacist. On the other hand, you could also be Walter White. Hey, Mr. White, you're an artist, Mr. White. So that's the difference here. And also you will see your mother will resemble very much like her paternal grandfather or maternal grandmother. And especially mother would have been raised by one of the grandparents more than probably her own parents. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Moon and Rahu in the 5th house of your birth chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And remember, my Nandini Dadi course is on KRSchannel.thinkeffect.com. And you can join anytime, and you can get your certificate anytime you want on Nandini Dadi. I mean, we're just getting started. I mean, this is going to get so much more beautiful, you'll see. Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.